Hi everyone, I'm Beth Oliver. Welcome back to our yoga fundamental practice. This is our second sequence. Today we're going to learn a very simple version of sun salutations. It'll be the biggest sequence that we learn at one time, but don't worry, once you've learned it, you'll never forget it. Soon as we learn that sequence, I'll show you what it looks like when we link sequence 1 and sequence 2 together. So simple sun salutations. Begin with your feet hip width apart. If you happen to be very flexible, you can work with the feet together, but for most of us, hip width apart will be fine. We take a big breath in as we reach up, stretching the entire body and standing very strong in the feet. As we fold forward, we bend our knees so much that we can easily place our hands to the floor. Hands come to the shins and we lift ourselves halfway up. This is designed to stretch the spine from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Then soften the knees, place the hands back, and step your right foot back. Look forward to give the body a lot of length from the heel to the crown of the head. Place your hands flat down, middle finger straight forward, and step back into downward facing dog. Again, the heels don't need to be reaching to the floor, but you can begin to start pressing them down. Glide your body forward to the top of a push-up. From here, bring the knees down and lower the chest and the chin through the hands. Slide forward, roll your shoulders back. The hands are very light and we're using the muscles of the upper back to create this lift. If and when you feel comfortable, you can continue through to upward facing dog. I keep my legs strong and you'll notice that my knees are up off the floor. From here, lift the hips, turn the feet, and you're back in your downward facing dog. From there, you'll want to walk your feet gently towards your hands, bending your knees as you go. Hands to the shin, halfway lift. From here, open the arms out to continue up. And then bring your hands to your heart. This is mountain pose, the most fundamental of our yoga postures. Release, and then we'll repeat with the left leg. So now let's put this all together from the beginning sequence through the sun salutation sequence. So we'll start with cat-cow. Remembering to stack shoulders over wrist and knees under hips. Cat-cow. Inhale and exhale. The tailbone rolling under. The gaze shifting up and out. You can continue cat-cow as many times as you like, but do at least 3 or 4. From here, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog to wide leg child's pose. Knees open, draw toes together. You can reach the arms forward to give yourself more stretch. Come back to hands and knees, toes turn, line the knees up. Roll the hips high, that's the important thing. The hips being up is way more important than the heels being down. Open knees and sit back and stretch. We'll do one more. When you're practicing on your own, you can repeat any of these movements as many times as you like. Wide leg child's pose, exhale. Turn the toes under, come back to downward facing dog, and gently walk the feet forward. Knees soften, take as many steps as you like. Come to hip width apart. Drop your head and roll up one at a time through your vertebra, through the little bones up the back side of the body. Mountain pose, we stand strong in the feet with all 4 edges of the feet down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soften the knees to easily get the hands to the floor. Drop the head completely. Right leg stepping back, gaze forward. Flat hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Glide forward to plank. Shoulders are over the wrist. We're pressing strong through the heels. Knees softly down, lower down, and then slide forward. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the hands light, but the legs very strong. Stick with this, or if you choose, roll farther up through upward facing dog. Notice that the legs are strong and the knees are floating up off the floor. Roll up and over. Walk your feet forward. Softly drop over. Hands are on the thighs. Lift forward, reach up. Hands to heart. And we'll repeat on the left leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Now when you begin, just keep your breath coming and going how you need it. Eventually you'll use one breath, either an exhale or an inhale for each movement. Breath in as you move forward. Breath out as you come through knee, chest, and chin. Slide forward, upper back working, hands very light. Continue through to upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Again, walk your feet forward. Take a moment to softly drape over. Notice that I'm keeping my knees soft. Hands on the shins. We come through a halfway lift to strengthen the backside of the body. Continue on up. Exhale, hands to heart. When you've completed those two sequences together, take 5 to 10 resting breaths in any seated, kneeling, or lying posture. Thanks, and I'll see you for sequence 3.